I recently heard a quote that essentially goes, and I'll read it to you guys. It says, "The first sign of success is the hate that you get along the way, and what you can't do is bend the knee to their hate and fit back into the conformity because it is comfortable, because it is warm, because every person who wants to do something and has done something with their life has gone through the exact same chapter that you are going through right in this current moment, and that is the lonely chapter. The lonely chapter, in my opinion, is when you want to change who you are, want to become someone that you're not, but your old friends do not have those same traits as you, and you're in that middle spot where you're still attached to these friends who have these limiting beliefs, who waste their time watching television, who waste their time playing video games. And yet you're watching all these self-improvement podcasts, all these self-improvement videos, all these books, you're going to the gym, you're doing all these things for yourself, and you don't see any results. You see, I think that's the harsh reality that most of us self-improvement people go through in our lives, is that this lonely chapter is when we are the only ones who are going through this journey, who want to become our best versions of ourselves so that we can become free from all the stresses and barriers that life holds us from. These old friends, these friends that you have right now, hinder you and tell you to bring you back in. They suck you back into becoming what they will become in the future. It's not their fault. It's just what their life has accustomed them to. All they prioritize is those Saturday, Sunday, clubbing, partying, all these degenerate things. When you, on Saturdays and Sundays, you're grinding when no one else is here, no one else is listening, in your room at 4 a.m, in the pitch black dark of your room, with your laptop, and you're working on your business. Because you know that one day, that you will get there. One day that you'll be successful and you'll be able to raise a beautiful family with wife and kids. While these people may not get to experience that luxury because they didn't put in the time that in the early days, which you are experiencing right now, to get to where they want to be in the next few years. Just because you are in this alone does not mean you should quit. Just because you are doing something that no one else is doing doesn't mean it has a reward at the end. Of course it has a reward at the end. It's the fulfillment of all your hard work that you have put in that ultimately makes your life happy and deserving of. When you don't fit in with your friends, that there's always that lingering feeling of being able to go back to them and lead their ways of not participating or not trying to help themselves, not trying to improve, because all they do is eat shit food. They don't exercise, they don't take care of their health, they don't do any of these things that you do. But because you've been watching all this self-improvement content, and you're getting up early, you're taking cold showers, you're meditating, you're reading these books, you're exercising, you're doing all these things, right? But then, since you've only just started it, there's no results. So why bother continue? Just ask yourself that. Is there really a point in doing this? In getting up every single day, working and grinding on yourself so that you can become the best version and have the best possible outcome for your future? Of course it is not. Of course there is a point to it. Of course this is fulfilling. Of course you need to do this because this is the only way, right? This is the only way that you will get whatever you want, by sacrificing what everyone else says and by doing what you want to do. So you don't fit in with your friends, yeah? But you don't have the outcomes to fit in with that new group of friends. And you ask yourself, is this even worth it? Because there is no clear sign of success. Why bother putting in countless hours of your day grinding on your business by yourself while everyone else is partying, enjoying themselves, drinking, all these degenerate things while they're having a blast and posting on Instagram, and then when they come to you and they say, Zach, why do you not want to come anymore? Why are we all partying and you're the only one who's studying, who's always focusing and grinding on your good habits? Why? Why don't you want to participate? Because that's not who I am. That's not what I want to do with my life. See, I only get this period of time once in my life and then it's all over. But I want to make sure that my life is the best version that I can make it. So it doesn't matter what I have to sacrifice. It doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. It's my own path. It's my own journey. And I get to decide what I do with it. You may enjoy partying on the weekends or whenever you want to enjoy yourself. But me, that can come later, you know? That doesn't have to come right now. It can come later. The partying, the smoking that fat cigar, that Cuban cigar, that six-pack physique, all these things, right? These can wait. These come later. But right now, right now, we are in the middle of the street, and one end is your friends, and one end is the successful outcome, and your successful community with friends. You're in the middle, and there's constant stretching of your old self, right? Your old self that wants to push you back to there, but you know you have this mission in mind, this goal, this true desire that you want to become this better person, right? So there's always that dilemma that we as masculine self-improvement individuals must come to understand, that we are always, every single one of us will go through this situation where no one else is on our path, and we must decide whether we want to stick with it and discipline ourselves to continue doing these habits even when results don't show immediately, or live a normal life. You decide, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.